nature's best bobtail.
With Expresso here on SABC3. Good morning. If you've just joined us, we're talking about one of the biggest scourges known to man, and that is, of course, fleas. Now, they make our pets' lives miserable, and humans start itching just at the thought of them. Vets are often asked what pill, drug, dip, collar, or shampoo works best to get rid of these persistent parasites, but the answer is there is no one way to deal with them. And with us in our studio this morning, we have our celeb pet health expert, Dr. Roy. Welcome, Dr. Roy.
Thank you, Leanne.
So, I personally, I'm so excited to be talking to you because I hate these things. What are the do's and don'ts for dealing with fleas? Can we eradicate them completely?
Okay, well, the chances of eradication, very, very small. The chances of control, a little better.
A little better,
yeah.
Thank you.
And there are some do's and don'ts associated with flea control. Some of the do's, use a good quality insecticide.
Okay.
And get a recommendation. You can phone the vet. You can go to a vet shop. You can go to a pet shop. You can go to a pharmacist. Read the instructions on the packet. It's so important.
Yeah.
It really is. Make sure that you use the correct one. And another really important thing, treat the environment. You know, the fleas, a very small population live on you, and the bulk of them live in the environment, in the cracks and crevices in your home.
Okay.
So treat the pet, but don't forget the environment. That's the big resource.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I believe we've got a caller on the line. Julie has a question for Dr. Roy. Good morning, Julie.
Morning, Julie.
Okay, wonderful. Let's continue with some of the do's while we wait for Julie.
Well, some of the don'ts, which
Okay.
I think is equally important. For goodness sake, when you buy a dog product,
Yeah.
don't use it on your cat.
Oh,
You'll kill the cat. When you buy an adult product, don't use it on your puppy. You know, it's so important. Another very important thing, please don't use old motor car oil.
What?
And yeah, some people, unfortunately, old motor car oil and Jay's fluid.
Not on their pets, I hope.
Yep, they put it on their pets. They put toxic products
my
on their
word.
pets. Please don't do that.
Yeah,
It's really
please.
important. Use a recommended insecticide
Okay.
on your animal.
Okay, wonderful. I think we have Julia. Are you there? Good morning, Julia.
Hello, good morning.
How are you?
Fine, thanks, and thanks for a wonderful program.
Awesome stuff. You've got a question for Dr. Roy?
Yes, it is complicated because I don't know what it is. It seems to be flea-like. It seems to jump, although it seems to then jump to the eye or onto the body, and then embeds itself in the body, and it's a blood-sucking thing, the same as a flea is. And I don't know what it is and how to eradicate it. It's on my pet, and it's also attacked me.
Wow.
And I don't know what it is. I don't know whether it's foreign.
Well, Julie, fleas don't fly, but they do jump very high. They can jump hundreds of times their own height. So certainly if they're jumping, it sounds like it's a flea. The flea that
and if they're flying?
Say again?
Sorry, if they are flying or jump, it's very hard to tell. It happens very quickly.
Yeah, fleas don't fly, they jump. But when they jump very high and they can be blown in the wind and they can appear to fly. So if they're jumping, they probably are fleas. If they're on you and your dog, you know, the easiest way is to try and capture one. I know it sounds crazy, but if you can capture one and put it in a jar and take it to your local vet, they are really good and they'll identify it for you. But the chances are it's a flea.
Wow.
Thank you so much for your advice.
My
didn't
pleasure.
Think of that. Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Julia. Well, my goodness, this is something that people definitely want to know more about. Dr. Roy, it's always wonderful having you here. We wish we could talk about this a little more, but we have to go on to somebody else who is waiting desperately to also find out more about fleas, and that's Katlego.
Well, there's lots happening today on the show. We've got our family of the week, the Studlers. Our family is going even bigger. We've got the Dulux dog because we have our makeover happening today. He's such a well-behaved dog. Look at him, like we're just chilling there. I still wonder how he sees through that hair. You know, how does he do that? But anyway, he gets it right. But it's time for us to announce Bob's Butt of the Week. And we got a very, very nice email along with a picture. You'll see it in a second. And the email reads, "My name is Fritz. I'm a miniature schnauzer, full of character and sass, 2 years old, but act like a teenager. And I live in Simonstown in Cape Town. Best woofs, Fritz." And he says, "P.S. I do have arms and legs and a tail, I promise. I don't know why my human cut them off." In that photo, because all you can see is the head. And the family has their own dog called Bobby.
Yeah.
Hey, and he's a huge burbu, you say. And he's a good guard dog.
Yes, very.
Well behaved. Well, we'll be chilling with the family there, enjoying our espresso set, seeing it. You guys actually get to see it, go through the makeover. I'm hoping Luke, you're gonna put in with the paint, right? You're gonna start painting? Yes, we're gonna make you. Well, lots happening. As I said, right now, you and S standing by with Gavin and Chiro to talk more about cars.
Stay with Espresso and SABC3.